I'm calling it.
What we got?
You ready? You ready for this? I'm calling it the Great Cypress Draft. All right.
Ooh.
We got to pick. So we have Clark, Vito, Teddy. We got to either pick 2 more captains or 3, right? So potential Sakura and then potential split 3 ways. Bubbles, Larry, Martin. Haven't decided yet, right? And then we can do an extra captain if we feel the roster is big enough. And then what we're gonna do, okay? Because this is gonna allow us to do a lot. So we're essentially gonna go to, I'm gonna go Lush. Congratulations, you are a captain. I need you to build me a roster of 8 people that are bought in or heavily associated, and the heavily associated has to be approved by the Dons, right? Because there are some people that aren't bought in, but they're very heavily associated, so they'll fit for a roster. Build a roster of 8 people. Give me 8 names of the people you want on your ship. You are the captain, and get us that roster. So they get us the roster, we approve it, whatever. Once the roster is approved, we tell them, okay, now your job as a captain is you and this roster are to generate this crew, $100,000 a week. Whatever the number we feel is comfortable, right? These are just make-believe numbers for now until we actually go over, proper numbers or whatever, okay?
Yeah.
So you are to make us $100,000 a week. So now it is on Luciano to go, all right, guys, I'm the fucking captain, obviously. We're really good at moonshine, so we're going to be the moonshine guys. Like, we're going to run moonshine for this fucking crew. Let's build a massive operation, and let's make a fuck ton of money. So now Luciano's making us $100,000. We then come in as Dons, and we go, okay, Lush, pay up. All right, here's your $100,000. Thank you so much. We take make-up numbers again, right? Like, don't take these as serious numbers. So we take, let's just say we take 45%, or we take 50%. We're like, okay, Lush, you've been doing great. Here's your 5%. So we take 45. The captain takes 5 of what was made for that week. And then the other 45, okay, it's up to Luciano to do whatever the fuck he wants with that money. So if he wants to be a great captain, come up with a great payment system to pay his crew, and everybody's eating fair and they're happy, so be it. If Luciano wants to be a fucking dictator, force his crew to work for free, and pocket all the money, so be it. As long as that crew and that ship is afloat and they're operating, we don't give a fuck how you do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I like that.
And then with that, it makes it way easier on Gigi. So instead of having to pay 40 people, she just speaks to the direct captains. Okay, Lush, here's your money. Here's your 150K. Here's your cut. Go, do what you want with the money, right? And then it's on you and your people to figure out the dirty details, right? Like, oh, who's getting paid this? Who pushed this much getting paid that? What is the cut you're getting? What is the cut he's getting? It's on the captains to figure that out now, not Gigi. So we take a lot of work away from her, but also allows her to create the important aspects of the money, right? How much we're generating, who's bringing what in, who's big lazy, who's actually working. From there, allows us to introduce new ranks. So we go, hey, Lush, you've been a captain for, a month now. You've generated us, $10 million. Great. Who do you think should be an enforcer? Your right-hand man or woman within your crew. Let's go ahead and promote that individual. So now we host a ceremony with the Dons, plus that captain to then promote said person to said rank.
God damn.
And then take this, right? Then we can do other crazy shit. Then we can go, all right, captains, come meet. We have a meeting. All right, captains, the crew that produces the most money this week for this crew, we're going to give you guys a brand new fucking heist car. Totally modded out, fully upgraded. Go. You have a week. Boom.
Competition.
Now you have the crews competing against each other. They want that fucking heist car because they want to fucking hit their jobs and have a fucking fast car to operate even more efficiently and make even more money for the crew, right? And then we can do even crazier shit. All right? All right, guys, it's been 3 months. Lush, you're going to swap rosters with fucking Larry. Good luck. Now all of a sudden you're handling a whole fucking new crew of people you got to fucking, lead, and then he has to lead a whole new crew of people. That way we keep, the crew from getting too much into cliques. We actually keep them involved and keep mixing shit up. Keep motherfuckers on their toes. And then if we want to, and then we can just do whatever the fuck we want with that. Like if we want to fucking, do some stupid shit, fucking host like, a crew's bored, they're feeling down, we want to host an event. We host the fucking Cypress Games. All right, and each captain is a leader of each crew, and then we do some random shit, have some prize money. We can just do whatever the fuck we want. We really turn Cypress into that kind of vibe.
Damn, I fucking love that idea.
Yeah, it allows the crew to become way more. Everybody will have
dynamic.
More purpose and more. It's way more dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we call it the Great Cypress Draft. So we have to fucking. So step 1, okay. Judy's already on her step 1. She's figuring out the logistics to make this work on her side. And then we have to pick 2 to 3 captains. Arusha is not feeling sick, so we can do it tomorrow. It's not in a rush. From there, and then we approach We promote them to captains, and then we have a full-on captain meeting. And then we tell them, listen, roster, you guys have a week to come up with your rosters. It has to be approved by the Dons, and whoever ends up on your roster is somebody you have to take care of, no questions asked. So they come up with the roster, and then we go from there.
Yeah.
And everyone has to do it. There's no questions asked. Every captain has to do this, or they're either dead or just not a captain. We can actually give. We'll do that. We'll give our current captains a free get out of captain card because we're about to flip the system on its head, and it's maybe not something they signed up for. And then from there we move forward.
Okay. I don't think any of them are gonna step down, but
You never know, right? It is going to be a whole different kind of system now.
it's gonna require a lot from them for sure. A whole lot.
Yeah, the pressure is put way more on them, but it also splits up the pressure. Right? Like we don't have to go to Clark and ask him about 40 fucking people in this crew. When we go to Clark, we know it's about 8 to 10 specific people. When we go to Luciano, we know it's about 8 to 10. You know what I'm saying? It's broken down way more. Like it's more digestible that way. And if Clark sees that Luciano, a guy who's not in his crew, is making $5 a fucking day, it's not his problem. It's the captain that run. Now, if Clark wants to be a great captain amongst his captains and go, hey, Lush, Lang is, what the fuck's going on with Lang? He's like not doing any fucking work, right? Like he's making you guys no money. He can do that. But if Clark also wants to keep his mouth shut and make Luciano look bad, he can do that as well. You know what I mean? It becomes a whole. There's so much dynamics to it. What do you think?
God damn, I fucking love it. I love it. I think it's going to bring a different element to what we are as an organization.
Yeah, it really it's going to shift the crew more into before we didn't want to do meetings and shit because there's just too many people, but now it breaks it down in a way where we can have meetings and people are talking way more, but it's way more digestible because it's smaller pieces that you're eating.
Yeah.
And then we force everybody to be in those HQ apps, right? Obviously, aside, there's exceptions. Obviously Martin and is in the main heist crew and shit, but the people under him, let's say if he were to be captain, would have to be in their own HQ app type shit. Like we switch up everything. Everything becomes crew based, sub crew based. And then like I said, let's say a big property here opens up. Hey guys, the crew that makes us the most fucking money this week gets this property for their fucking crew.
Holy shit. Okay. Damn.
We can do so much with it, brother, and keep people fucking motivated. This is literally how we add the motivation and energy. I was going on this for like 3 fucking days. I was kind of wishing Arush was around today so we can finalize the captains, but it's all good. We can do it tomorrow. But I think tomorrow we finalize the next 2 or 3 captains, and then we get the ball rolling on this.
Have you thought more on the captain for the 404 Abito Boys?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's going to have to be Martin. But when I say that, I don't like that. I feel like I'm forced to pick Martin because he is probably the best captain for that crew because he already leads that crew. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I would love for it to be Bubbles. I just don't see Bubbles taking the position over Martin.
Yeah. Fuck.
So.
All right. We'll decide on it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we got till tomorrow, right? We'll sleep by then. We'll think through everything, and tomorrow we get the ball rolling on this. And I really want to get this going because I really want to get this crew more. Just put more energy in the fucking crew. Get people more together. Go ahead.
We plan on having the meeting with the captains tomorrow then as well, right away?
Yeah. Well, I want to. Best case scenario, we pick and promote captains tomorrow, and then have a meeting with them at the same day.
Yeah.
It'll be best case scenario. And then, like I said, brother, something I learned is, all right, being a spectator. Like, brother, we can do so much cynical shit with this fucking crew, brother, for our own fucking entertainment, all right? You smell me? I'm just saying. We can do some crazy shit when the crew is set up like this. So I'm just saying. Just think about it that way as well, brother.
That's the whole purpose of it, right? Like we said, we need people to work for us.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's why you gotta understand the games that I play, okay? I'll be on the fucking radio yelling and shit, but half these people are cannon fodder to me. I will not take a bullet for 90% of the people in this crew, brother. That's just straight facts. But I don't make them think that. The first thing I fucking tell Clark when I go into a job with some of the fucking bottom members, I go, Clark, listen to me. I get out no matter what. Doesn't matter what the fuck's going down. I'm getting out. Because I'm not going to jail for these pricks, Luce. You should think the same fucking way, brother. You're too honorable.
Hey, honor's not an easy thing to find these days.
Yeah, no shit. That's why you don't give it out either, brother.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Yo, let's get out of here.